All right, and we are coming to you live here from Console Energy Park. It is Tuesday, August the 2nd, and we have a start time of 10:20. We have the ROJO Sox taking on the Keep Doubting Bees. On the mound for the home team, the ROJO Sox, is Austin Cole. Leading off for the Keep Doubting Bees will be Derek Hurt. Austin Cole getting ready to start this game off. He looks into his catcher, gets the sign, comes set. And the first pitch of the game is going to be a fastball that misses low and in for a ball. Comes set, delivers the pitch. That pitch is swung through for strike one. Looked like a fastball in the outer half of the plate there. 1-1 the count now. That's fouled back. Looked like a changeup that might have ran in on him. Count now goes to 1-2. The leadoff hitter Derek Hurt's in a hole now. So after the slight delay after the foul tip, the pitcher comes set. 1-2 the count now. Looks like a fastball, possibly a two-seam or a changeup that bounces low for ball two. Good eye by the hitter there. We have a 2-2 count now as Austin Cole comes set. And that pitch is going to be lined up the middle. A great diving stop by the shortstop. The throw is going to be in time, but it was a short hop, and the first baseman's unable to dig it out there. Almost an amazing play to start this game. Derek Hurt's going to get the infield hit, though, I'm assuming. That ball was hit relatively hard, and one hopped up the middle. Great stop by the shortstop there. So the leadoff hitter is going to get on base here. Spencer Henn's going to be coming up now, second hitter of the game. Runner on first to start this one off. The first pitch to him is going to miss inside. Looked like a changeup that might have just ran too much. Count 1-0 now. As Austin Cole comes set. Hurt leading off. He delivers, and that one's going to miss low and out for ball two. Count 2-0 now. Austin Cole picking off, but nothing doing over there. He gets back in time as the throw pulled the first baseman a little bit. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be fouled straight back for strike one. Looked like he was on that, but just missed it. It'd be a wise decision to maybe not throw that one again. Two and one the count as the pitcher delivers, and that's going to be fouled off again, but this time it's going to be popped up and out of play to the right side of the field. A little more off balance than that last foul tip straight back. Count 2-2 now with no one out. Hurt on first base. It's their hand trying to keep it going now. Passing the bats along. It's another pickoff. Keeping him on over there at first base. Joe Torre having some wisdom to pass down upon his players. That pitch is going to miss inside to bring the count full now at 3-2. 3-2 the count now. He delivers, the runner's on the move, and that pitch is going to be a line drive right to the third baseman, who's going to throw it back to first easily in time for a double play. Wow. The runner on the move there made that basically a routine, easy double play for the third baseman to just throw it over to first, double him up there. Bit of luck there for Austin Cole. That's 2 outs now. Omar Artson up to hit now, third for the Keep Doubting Bees. As Cole delivers this first pitch to him, and that's going to be fouled, lined well down the line now for strike 1. Squared it up. Just about a mile left of the foul line now. The count runs 0-1 with 2 outs here. Delivers the pitch. That's going to be a called strike on the outside corner. Good pitch there by Cole. Count runs 0-2 now to Artson. That pitch is going to bounce low for ball 1. Looked like an off speed. Might have choked it a little bit there. Not a bad count to bounce a pitch, but it's got to be a more competitive bounce than that. 1-2 the count now. 2 outs. Pulls that one well into the other batter's box for ball 2, which brings us to a 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Austin Cole trying to retire the third hitter. He comes set. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be hit in the left field. The left fielder running back and is not able to make the play. That's going to be over his head. He's going to be running at a second now, and the throw is not going to get there in time. He's going to get in there with a stand-up double with 2 outs there. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Nick Dabrowski, for the Bees here with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position at second. That last ball was hit pretty well. Smoked. Left fielder ran back and tried to make a play, but the ball just carried over his head. One hop the fence. That's going to be a stand-up double. Austin Cole comes set and delivers the first pitch to Dabrowski. That's going to be a called strike. Good job by Cole there to get ahead in the count. Artson takes his lead at second. Cole looks him back and delivers. That pitch is going to be rolled over, a ground ball down the third baseline, but that's going to end up rolling foul for strike 2. Cole had Dabrowski leaning forward a little bit on that one, getting him to roll over down the line. Luckily for Nick, that was able to roll foul, giving him another chance here. 0-2 the count. Cole comes set here, trying to retire this guy. And that's going to be pulled down low and out for ball 1. It's like the same exact pitch that he pulled last at bat when he had a 0-2 count. Must be not getting a good grip or a feel on that off speed. See if he could find it right here, 1-2. He cannot, as that one's pulled. That's going to advance the runner to third on that pass ball. Wild pitch. Excuse me. Once again, that's going to bring us to a 2-2-2. with the runner at third. The legend Vince Scully would say the deuces are wild. As he comes set and delivers, that's going to be fouled straight back. The count will remain the same. Comes set, delivers the pitch. That's going to be once again rolled over and fouled down the third base line. Count will remain the same again for a third time. Let's see who will prevail. Who will prevail here? Cole or Dabrowski? Neither willing to give in at this point. Comes set, delivers the pitch. And that's going to be lined up the middle for a base knock, and that's going to score, making this ball game a 1-0 ball game in favor of the Bees. Base hit there by Dabrowski. Which brings up Vita Sai with 2 outs and a run on first, and that first pitch is going to be swung through for strike 1. Oh, 1 the count now. Dabrowski leads off at first. Cole looks in. That pitch is going to miss down for ball 1. 1-1 the count now with 2 outs. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be swung at and fouled back for strike 2. Looked like Vita Sai was a little bit out ahead of that pitch there. One, two, the count here. Still trying to put away this dangerous lefty hitter. Had a 3-run shot the other day as he pops that one up in the left field. Left fielder's going to camp out underneath it. Backpedal a little bit, but makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 hits, 1 RBI single, and the Bees are up 1-0 after the top of the first. All right, we come back to you in the bottom of the first as Adam and Course pitching for the Bees. As the first pitch of this inning is going to be ball 1. Chaz Brown, the hitter for the ROJO Sox, leading off today. The second pitch is going to miss outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count now. So that's going to be a called strike. 2-1. That pitch is going to be fouled down the line. It's going to stay fair. He's going to pick it up in fair territory, and that throw is going to go into right field. The runner's going to advance to second base on that. The throw in from right field is going to end up coming into second, stopping the damage. So on a swinging bunt, we have a E1 throwing error by the pitcher there, which allowed the runner to advance to second base. Now batting for the ROJO Sox is Cody Lovejoy, as he's going to watch ball 1 miss just inside. Not necessarily a hitter you want to face with the runner in scoring position. 1-0 the count to Lovejoy. That's going to miss up and away, making the count 2-0. It almost looked like that dribbler might have rolled foul if the pitcher had let it go. He decided to make a quick decision and pick it up and try to get the out. Fortunately, it did not work in his favor, as that pitch is going to be hammered into left field. The left fielder running back, and that is going to clear the fence for a 2-run home run by Cody Lovejoy. And just like that, the ROJO Sox take the lead with one swing of the bat. Wow. That ball was absolutely crushed by Lovejoy. Probably never went above 20 feet, but got out in less than 3 seconds. That thing was smoked. Which will bring up the third hitter of the inning, Jarrell McDade. The first pitch is going to miss up for ball 1. 1-0 the count now. Pitcher having a tough time starting off ahead. That one's going to be a strike on the inside part of the plate. Good job to get back there. 1-1 the count now. That pitch is going to miss inside. Look like possibly a slider or a cutter. That broke too much across the plate. Count runs to 2-1 now. That pitch is also going to miss inside for ball 3. 3-1. Hitters count for McDade with no one on base and no one out. Lovejoy cleared the bases. He's looking to start things off again for this inning. That's going to be strike 2. McDade thought that was ball 4. Pitcher hits the lower part of the strike zone there, bringing the count full. The pitch is delivered, and that's going to break into the zone for strike 3 called. Good pitch there. Looked like it was going to be outside, and it broke across the plate. That's going to be out number 1. Which will bring up the cleanup hitters, number 69, Slayton Vaughn. Another lefty-righty matchup here. The first pitch is going to be a ball up. 1-0 the count with one out here. As that second pitch is going to be fouled high and back out of play, landing directly above us, as you've probably heard. Which brings the count to 1-1. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 Pitcher comes, set, and delivers. It's another good off speed there. Slayton Vaughn's going to swing through for strike 2. Which brings the count to 1-2 here. One-two pitch, another slider. It looks like it bounced just short. Which will bring the count to 2-2 now. Goes with the hard stuff this time, but he's going to miss inside, bringing the count full. Slider, back foot that Slayton Vaughn almost bit at, but is able to hold back for ball 4. So with one out, Slayton Vaughn walking, getting a runner on first. That's going to bring up John Anton, the catcher for the ROJO Sox. With one out and a runner at first. Here comes, set, and delivers. He's going to miss up and away for ball 1. 1-0 the count here. As he delivers, that ball's going to be popped up. The catcher, Lugo's going to be called off by the first baseman last minute as they almost collide. Still, the ball's caught for out number 2. Almost a collision there. Good job by the catcher to get out of the way last minute. First baseman, definitely not someone you want to collide with. So with 2 outs, it's going to bring up Will Musser. First pitch to him. It's going to miss up and away for ball 1. Repetitive pattern here in the bottom half of this first inning. The second pitch is also going to miss up and away. Bring the count here to 2-0. Third pitch to Musser, delivered. He's going to swing at for strike 1. Looked like a 2-seam. Might have started on the outside corner and ran away. Good pitch by the pitcher there, bringing the count to 2-1. As he delivers, that ball's going to be hit to right field. Driven pretty far back as the right fielder's going to catch it just shy of the warning track for the third out of the inning. So with one hit being a home run by Cody Lovejoy, that brings the score of the ball game 2-1 now in favor of the ROJO Sox. The top half of the second is going to be starting here very shortly. All right. Coming to you live here from in the top of the second inning. Austin Cole's still out there. Obviously, he's the starting pitcher. As the first pitch of this inning is going to miss low for ball one to the first baseman, Antonio Brown. We'll know the count here as Cole comes set. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be fouled down the line. Ground ball for strike one. Ahead of that pitch that ran in on him. Pulls it down the line for strike one. One the count now, because that pitch is going to miss high for ball two. Look like a fastball upstairs. Brown's going to watch it though. 2-1 the count as Cole comes set. Delivers the pitch also a little bit up. Cole thinks that could have been called a strike. Brown thinks otherwise, and so does the umpire as the count runs to 3-1. That one's going to catch the zone. As the count runs full 3-2 now to Antonio Brown, the leadoff hitter here in the top half of the second inning. Cole delivers 3-2, and that's going to be popped up left side of the field. Third baseman calls it off. Who started in foul territory, but looks like the ball drifted fair as he catches it for the first out of the inning. Second hitter this inning is going to be Trey Hunt now. Cole delivers the first pitch to Hunt. Going to be a strike. Upper half of the zone there. Cole and the umpire playing a game of cat and mouse between him throwing it up there and the umpire calling him strikes. That one's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop's going to be able to make the play on it for out number one. Now Cole, on that play, he almost like spun backwards and made an attempt to catch it behind his back there. It's a great effort by the pitcher. Looked pretty cool, honestly, but the shortstop is able to come across the middle and get the out at first for the second out there. It's going to bring up Lugo now with 2 outs, the catcher. Cole comes set. And that pitch is going to catch the outer half of the plate for strike one. Good job by Cole to work ahead here this inning. 0-1 the count. And that one's going to be swing through for strike two. Foul tipped, actually. Capped. Very little contact there. Looked like it possibly could have been a changeup. To the count. It's going to miss low and in for ball number one here. One, two, and that's going to be swing at and missed for strike three in the third out of the inning. No hits, no runners, no one left on base. The top half of the second ends with the 0. That's going to bring us to the bottom half. All right, bottom half of the second inning here as Mancourt goes out there for his second inning of work. Mike Muttner, the leadoff hit. That pitch is going to miss inside for ball one. Mancourt has not really enjoyed the pleasure of facing any lefties today. A lot of lefty-righty matchups. That pitch is going to be fouled down the line for strike one. 1-1 the count to Muttner. Mancourt comes set and delivers. That pitch is going to miss outside for ball two. 2-1 the count here. 4 goes through the windup. The pitch fouled back. Pop for strike two. 2-2 the count. Got under that one. Mancourt delivers the 2-2, and that's going to be swung at and lined down the line, but just foul. Looked like it maybe missed the line by about 2 feet. Two and two the count here. That pitch is going to miss inside for ball 3. Muttner jumping out of the way of that one. Into the count. That's going to be hit in a right field pretty well. Deep right fielder makes an attempt to catch it in foul territory, but he's not going to get there in time as that's going to fall. The count remains full at 3-2. Off the bat, it looked a little bit more like a line drive, but the ball fly was actually more like a pop fly. A little bit of hang time. 3-2 pitch. It's going to miss outside for ball 4. Leadoff hitter's going to get on base with a walk here. Second hitter of the inning is going to be Chris Stanziano here. Muttner leads off at first. He's going to take off. That pitch is going to be swing and missed. Muttner's going to slide into second safely in plenty of time. It's probably a hit and run there. So 0-1 the count, but a runner in scoring position nonetheless with no outs here. Comes set, delivers the pitch. That's going to be fouled down the line for strike 2. Out ahead, rolled over that pitch, ground ball in foul territory. To the count. That pitch is going to be a ground ball up the middle. The second baseman's going to get there in time and make a play. Great stop by the first baseman there. Wow. Amazing play all the way around. Ground ball up the middle. The second baseman was throwing away from his momentum was going away from in which he was throwing. It's like Derek Jeter there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off, able to pick it and stay on the base somehow for the first out there. Nonetheless, the runner advances to third. Wadi Almonte, the hitter, sees strike 1 now with the runner at third, 1 out. And that one's behind him for ball 1. Good job by the catcher there to still make the catch behind the hitter's back. Still kind of in shock at the last play I just witnessed. All around great job. And that ball's going to be hit down the line in foul territory. It's going to end up traveling over to the picnic pavilion for strike 2. There you go. Mancourt comes set and delivers. That pitch is going to be grounded up the middle. It's going to be able to score the runner, but not be able to get him safe at first base. So it's going to be a sac grounder. No, that's not like what it's officially ruled. Nonetheless, it's going to get the job done. So that brings the ROJO Sox to a 3-1 lead here. Two outs, no one on. The leadoff hitter, Chaz Brown's going to square up to bunt. As he does, but it's going to roll into foul territory down the first baseline. Piece of hitting by Almonte there, just to put the ball in play with the runner at third. Chopper back up the middle. Scored the runner, and he almost honestly beat it out. Hard play to make there. All won the count. This Mancourt comes set. That pitch is going to miss just inside. Look like a slider maybe, or a cutter. 1-1 the count, nonetheless. Delivers, and Brown's going to hit that a line drive back up the middle into center field. Good piece of hitting by Brown there. That was a rocket up the middle. And that single is going to bring up Cody Lovejoy, who hit a 2-run shot in the first inning. Chance to do it again here in the second. See if Thunder can strike twice as the first pitch by Mancourt is going to miss just outside. Not a bad pitch. 1-0 the count here to Lovejoy. That's going to bring the count to 2-0 as that pitch misses low. Brown leading off at first over there. 2-0 the count to Lovejoy. Mancourt delivers. That's just going to miss the outside corner once more for ball 3. Not bad pitches, just missing. 3-0 the count. He's going to come set and deliver for strike 1. Going to catch the plate that time. Hitters count for Lovejoy here, with 2 outs and a runner on first. Mancourt comes set and delivers ball 4. That's going to get by the catcher. However, Brown's not going to advance further than second base there as Lovejoy draws a walk with 2 outs. That's going to bring up Jarrell McDade. 2 runners on here. McDade also not necessarily a hitter you want to face with runners on. It could be said about mostly everyone in both of these lineups. The first pitch to McDade. It's going to miss inside for ball 1. Not a bad pitch, though. Like a slider or a cutter. Just missing inside there to McDade for ball 1. Comes set and delivers. That's going to be ripped to third base. Grounder, and he's going to beat the runner there. Brown making a tremendous effort to try to beat the third baseman there, but he's going to be able to make the play at third for the third out. So with that, the score is going to come to 3-1 now, bringing us to the top half of the third. Keep Doubting Bees are going to be trying to come back after that last half inning, down by 2. And we'll be back. All right, top half of the third here. Austin Cole going back out there for his third inning of work. It's at 38 pitches thus far. JaVale Barnes going to lead it off here for the Bees. 9-hole hitter. This Cole's first pitch is going to miss up and in for ball one. Cole looking in, working out of the stretch here. Delivers the second pitch, and that's going to be pulled out for ball two. 2-0 the count. It's JaVale Barnes. So the third pitch is going to be fouled back for strike one. Looked like the hitter got under that one a little bit. The 2-1 pitch from Cole. That's going to be hit in the left field for a base hit. A one hopper to the left fielder, actually, as he's going to get that in. Single for JaVale Barnes there. It's going to be the fourth hit of the game for the Bees. That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Derek Hurt here. There's no one out. Runner on first base. Cole comes set to deliver the first pitch to Hurt, and he's going to square up to bunt. Does so in foul territory, however, for strike one. As that bunt's hit a little bit too far left down the third baseline. Oh, 1 the count here to the leadoff hitter, Derek Hurt. Cole's going to pick off, check JaVale Barnes over there at first. Make sure he's not up to anything. Trying to take second base as he picks off again. Gets back in time. This slide a little more elegant than the first. As he takes off, the throw is going to be wide right, and Barnes is going to be able to take second base there. The pitch, however, is going to miss for ball one. 1-1 the count here with a runner at second. No one out for the leadoff hitter, Derek Hurt. Barnes took second pretty easily right there. Cole delivers, and that pitch is going to be hit up the middle. Base hit. Barnes is going to come home after rounding third, no throw. He's going to get in there standing up. That's going to be an RBI single there from Derek Hurt. Good piece of hitting there. Line drive right back up the middle. With that RBI, the score is going to come to 2-3 now. The Bees only trail by 1. So that's going to bring up the 2-hole hitter, Spencer Henn. He's going to square up to bunt and pull back. However, that pitch is going to be called a strike. Derek Hurt leading off. Healthy lead. Not going, though, as Henn fouls that one straight back for strike 2. Cole's going to pick off to first base. To the count. Hurt's going to go towards second. Henn's going to foul that one off, though, down the third baseline, as Hurt was on the move on that pitch. 0-2 the count, though. Henn had a battle there. So he hits a ground ball in foul territory. Derek Hurt not on the move on this 0-2 pitch. And that one's going to be hit back up the middle, right off Austin Cole into the first baseman, actually. It's going to be hit off of Cole's leg to the first baseman, Slayton Vaughn, who picks up the ball and makes the out at first base. Derek Hurt, however, advances to second on that play. Pitcher appears to be fine, looks more worried about the out than anything. Doesn't seem to be limping or asking for time. So that's going to be the first out of the inning. Always scary to see a ball come back at a pitcher like that. Luckily, no one was hurt, though. First pitch to the 3-hole hitter, Omar Artson's going to be popped up into center, and the center fielder, Cody Lovejoy, is going to make the play on that one for the second out of the inning. Little first pitch swinging. Artson, however, it doesn't pay off. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Nick Dabrowski. Runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Hurt over there at second. Cole trying to limit the damage here as the first pitch is going to be called strike. 0-1 the count now. Timeout called by the hitter there. As Cole's trying to cycle through signs with the catcher. That's going to miss outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Clouds moved out of the way. The sun is in place to spotlight this baseball game. At least this at bat. It's the 1-1 count. Nick Dabrowski. Inside turn, got Derek Hurt leaning. And he's going to be picked off over there at second. Great inside move there by the pitcher, Austin Cole, for the third out. However, a run is scored on the RBI single by Derek Hurt. And with that, the Bees are going to be trailing 2-3 here as we move into the bottom half of the third as the ROJO Sox are going to try to pile on a couple insurance runs. All right, bottom half of the third here as Mancourt goes out and delivers ball 1 to the 4-hole hitter, Slayton Vaughn. That pitch misses up. Second pitch here. It's going to be an inside, and Vaughn's going to pop that up in the left, shallow left field. Left fielder Derek Hurt calls off the shortstop there for out number 1. 1 out on 2 pitches, and Mancor is able to sit down Slayton Vaughn, and that's going to bring up John Anton, the catcher, with 1 out here, no one on base. Tell you what, that ball was hit about a mile high, though. It's the first pitch is going to be fouled back for strike 1. Little dribbler. So he just tipped that. 0-1 the count. And that one's going to sell away for ball 1. Looked like that ball might have slipped out of his hand there. It traveled through the left-hander's batter's box. Luckily for John Anton, he's a righty. The 1-1 pitch. It's going to be inside, and he's going to hammer that into left field. Derek Hurt's not even going to bother to move. Wow. I hope that ball has a passport because it's in a different country right now. That ball was absolutely crushed. No one bothered to even move but watch. And with that solo shot from John Anton, the score will now run to 4-2 in favor of the ROJO Sox. Wow. That's going to bring up Will Musser now with 1 out. So the first pitch to him is going to be swing through for strike 1. Good job by the pitcher Mancor to get back in there after that. We're still in this game nonetheless. It's the second pitch. It's going to miss inside. Look like a cutter or a slider. Bounces short. 1-1 the count. Here, Will Musser. It's better calls times. The 1-1 pitch is going to miss outside for ball 2. Looked like a cutter or a slider that just didn't break. 2-1 pitch. It's going to be lined in the left field for a base knock. So that's going to be a single for Will Musser. As that ball clears the shortstop, bounces short of the left fielder, Derek Hurt, gets it back in. It's going to bring up Mike Muttner. The runner on first and 1 out. The first pitch, Muttner's going to miss outside for ball 1. Mancor looking to get a ground ball here. Double play would end the inning. That pitch isn't going to get it done, however. That will bring the count to 2-0 as it misses up and away. That pitch is going to miss up and in for ball 3. 3-0 the count here. The 3-0 pitch is going to be a called strike on the inside part of the plate there. That'll bring the count to 3-1. And that pitch is going to miss just outside for ball 4. So that walk to Mike Muttner is going to bring up Chris Danziano. 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position, 1 out. First pitch to Stanziano. It's going to be called strike, inner part of the plate. 0-1 the count. And that pitch is going to break into the zone for strike 2. Looked like a slider or a cutter. Started outside. Stanziano thought it was going to miss. And broke in for strike 2. 0-2 the count here. Catcher sets up inside. Pitcher hits his spot, getting Stanziano to pop up just out of the infield as the shortstop's going to run back and make the play for the second out of the inning. So with 2 outs, it's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Wadi Almonte. 1 runner in scoring position here. Mancore looking to escape this inning with only 1 run as that ball's going to be hit up the middle. The second baseman, Hines, going to make the play, though, and flip it to the shortstop in time for the out. So fielder's choice there. 4-6 is going to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 run. 2 hits, actually, excuse me. One of them being a solo shot, bringing the score to 4-2. All right, top of the 4th inning here. Nick Dabrowski due up to hit again. He was hitting last inning when Derek Herr got picked off at second base, so he'll try it again here. As the first pitch to him this time is going to be a called strike 1. Austin Cole out there for his 4th inning of work. 0-1 pitch is going to be a called strike 2. Good pitch there from Cole. The 0-2 pitch from Cole is going to be swung at and missed for strike 3. Drop third strike. The catcher's able to make the play at first. First out of the inning. Good pitch there from Cole. So after the leadoff strikeout, it's going to bring up Vita Sai. As Cole comes set to deliver the first pitch to the lefty. It's going to miss outside for ball 1. up and away. The second pitch is going to be swung at and missed for strike one. Looked like a two-seam, something that broke away from the lefty. Swung and missed. Excuse me. The 1-1 count. He's going to swing and miss at that one as well, bringing the count to 1-2. So I appears to be looking at the Beatrice sign in right field on that swing. One-two count. The pitch is going to miss down, bringing the count to 2-2. Cole bounces that one. Two count. Cole comes set. It's going to be grounded over to first for the second out. Slayton Vaughn takes that one over himself unassisted. 2 outs for Cole. 2 up, 2 down so far. It's going to bring up Antonio Brown. First pitch to him. It's going to be rolled over down the third base line. Third baseman's got a far throw to make. One hops it over to first in time for the third out of the inning. Quick inning there for Cole. No hits, no runs. 3 up, 3 down. That brings us to the bottom half of the fourth inning. All right, bottom of the fourth inning. Owen Reith coming in to pitch for Mancore. Top of the lineup. Chaz Brown up. So the first pitch to him is going to miss outside for ball one. Second pitch is going to catch the outer part of the plate for strike two. Reef the side armor. The second pitch is going to be hit down the line, just foul for strike two. Maybe a foot to the right, and that's a double down the line. Baseball's a game of inches. 1-2 count here. Chaz Brown is going to foul that one back to stay alive. Was out ahead there. Stay back enough to make contact, foul it off, try again. Looked like an off-speed pitch there from Reith. The 1-2 pitch is going to miss outside for ball two. 2-2 count. Rolls over. Umpire's going to rule it foul. Still 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch almost swung at. He's able to hold back for ball three. It's a good pitch. Three-two count. Swings at and misses on an off-speed outside. So the leadoff hitter is going to strike out. So one hitter, one strikeout for the relief pitcher, Owen Reith. That's going to bring up Cody Lovejoy, who has a home run at this point. First pitch to him is going to be a ball outside, 1-0. One-0 pitch is going to be popped into right field. In foul territory, first baseman's going to try to make a play on it, as he does. Impressive play as he slides on his thigh, catches the ball going away from it, having to look up and backwards for the second out. Good play there by the first baseman. So 2 up, 2 down. That's going to bring up Jarrell McDade. 3-hole hitter. A third hitter face for Owen Reith. First pitch to him. It's going to miss up for ball one. Looks like an off-speed pitch there. One-0 pitch. It's going to be a called strike two. Looked like the same pitch, just a little bit lower that time as he gets it in the zone. Dave calls time. Gets back in there. And 1-1 count. That pitch is going to miss outside for ball two. 2-1 to count here. 2 outs, no one on. As Reith falls behind in the 3-hole. That one's going to be fouled back, though, and he quickly catches right back up, bringing the count to 2-2. With 2 outs once again. Dave calls time again. Settles back in again. Reith comes set. Delivers the pitch. That's going to miss up for ball three. full count with 2 outs. Ghost runners are on the move. The 3-2 pitch. That's going to almost hit McDade for ball 4, up and in. So with 2 outs, the third hitter is going to walk. Bringing up the DH, Slayton Vaughn. Popped it up a mile high last at bat. First pitch to Vaughn's going to be fouled. Ground ball down the third baseline. So it rolls down into the bullpen. Only 1 count to him now. Runner on first. Vaughn is a big boy. If he gets a hold of one, he'll definitely put it in the parking lot. Reed's not too small himself. The second pitch is going to be a breaking ball that catches the outer part of the plate for strike 2. Good pitch there. And the count's 0-2. McDade takes off as Vaughn hits that one into center field. Center fielder running back, tracking the ball, and he's going to catch that. Running into the warning track right before the waste management sign left of the batter's eye. The ball was hit relatively hard, but not hard enough to clear the park, because that's going to be the 3rd out. So no hits, no runs, and that'll bring us to the top half of the 5th inning. Top of the 5th inning here. Austin Cole back out there. Trey Hunt, the leadoff hitter. He's going to swing at the first pitch for strike 1. On the count here. The leadoff Trey Hunt. Second pitch is going to be looked at for strike 2. Good pitch there. Looks like we got some activity down in the Bees pen. Lefty warming up. So that pitch is going to be hit to the shortstop, who's going to make the throw just in time for the first out of the inning. Ball was hit relatively hard. However, he was out in front. pulls it over to the shortstop, and Cole's able to retire the leadoff hitter. That's going to bring up catcher Alex Lugo. One out here. Cole working quick thus far. As he comes set, delivers. It's going to be ball one. One out of the count here. Second hitter this inning, Alex Lugo. His team down 2-4. The top half of the fifth here. So that's going to be ball two outside. And that pitch is also going to miss outside for ball three. Count 3-0 here. Lugo trying to get on base here for his team, down by 2. Something started. Cole trying to prevent that from happening as he throws a strike there, 3-1. Good fastball. Three and one. He's going to skip that into the plate for ball 4. Lugo's going to draw a walk, bringing up JaVale Barnes, the 9-hole hitter, with 1 out. Cole's going to try to get a ground ball here, get out of the inning. Barnes decent speed though; they'll have to do it quick. The runner comes in for the catcher, Alex Lugo. Cole comes set, delivers the pitch, and that's going to miss outside for ball 1. Looks like he pulled that fastball. Picks over to first base. Make sure the substitute runner is not going to steal on him. Trying to keep him honest over there. He picks over again. Ball just gets away from Vaughn as he picks it back up and throws it back over. The 1-0 pitch. It's going to miss outside. The runner is on the move, actually, and he's going to get there in time. The ball's going to get into center field, but he's going to stay at second there. 2-0 the count now with the runner in scoring position and 1 out. Looked like Cole pulled that fastball as well. The catcher had to reach across his body, make a hard throw. Just wasn't able to do it in time. 1 hopped it. Got past the infield. Not by much, though, as they picked it back up quickly. 2-0 the count. That's going to hit the batter, JaVale Barnes. It's that hit by pitch. It's going to put 2-man on for the leadoff hitter, Derek Hurt, who already has an RBI single at this point in the game. I believe his last at-bat, actually. So runner at first and second with 1 out, leadoff hitter Derek Hurt out. He's going to pop that one into foul territory. In the stands back here. That's going to bring the count to 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Cole. It's going to be swung at and hit in center field, popped up. Center fielder's camped out underneath it. Runner at second threatens to tag but doesn't go through with it as he's going to stay there at second base. So Hurt pops out to center field. It's going to bring up the 2-hole hitter Spencer Henn. Go ahead, run at the plate here. Tying run at first. He would need a ball in the gap. He takes strike one. Decent speed at first. And one pitch from Cole. It's going to miss up and away. Ball one. Cole one pitch away from getting out of this inning unscathed. Hen one pitch away from getting his team 1-1 closer. So he fouls that one back for strike two. 1-2 count now. Time called at the plate. Cole steps off, regroups. Gets the sign and comes set. That pitch is going to be swing and a miss. Smell you later for the third out of the inning. Good pitch from there. From Cole. Looked like an off speed. Fanned at by Spencer Hen for the third out. So, no runs. Top half of the fifth. The score remains 2-4 as we move into the bottom. Moving to the bottom half of the fifth, Doug Alchese coming in to pitch as he delivers strike one. John Anton, who hit an absolute nuke last at bat. He lines that one into the right center gap. That's going to be a double at least, as that one hops the fence in the right center gap. A little oppo power display there from Anton. So he delivers a single there. So the leadoff double is going to bring up Will Musser, the runner in scoring position, a chance to score him. Extend his team's lead, currently sitting at 2. Score 4-2. Both teams with 5 hits. Doug comes set. Delivers an inside strike. Good pitch there. 0-1's going to be swung at and popped out of play. The right side of the field for strike 2. Count 0-2 now. Little Musters in a hole. Chasey comes set, delivers the pitch. That's going to miss up and in. Ball 1. Went upstairs on him, see if he got him to chase. See if he can get him to chase. And 1-2 pitch. It's going to be hit. Also foul into the stands. Right side of the field, just past the dugout. The count will remain at 1-2. Also, some defensive substitutions I'd like to point out. Olmstead for Lugo. Oh, and that ball's going to be grounded into the hole between just past the outstretched glove of the shortstop. That will advance the runner at second to third, but he won't score him. That single will put runners at the corners with no one out here. Chris Stanziano comes to the plate, looking to get an RBI here. As he tries to square up that one, as he misses for strike 1. Looked like a drag bunt there. The next pitch is going to miss up to him for ball 1. Chasey in a bit of trouble here. Looking to get out of it. So 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled back for strike 2. Job by the pitcher. Get ahead. Definitely could use a strikeout here. Strikeout and a ground ball gets him out of the inning. 2 pitches away. See what he does here. That ball's going to be fouled back. Good job by the hitter, Stanziano, to fight there. So the count remains at 1-2. Correction, that's Mike Mutner at the plate right now. So 1-2 pitch. Mutner's going to miss up and away for ball 2. 2-2 to count. My apologies to Mutner and Stanziano on the mix-up there. The 2-2 pitch is going to be fanned at for strike 3, though. Good job by the pitcher to get a strikeout in an obvious strikeout count. Strikeout situation. Good job. Now he just needs a ground ball, and he's out of this inning. Now hitting is Stanziano. I was a little early on it last time as he hits it back to the pitcher, who's going to check the runner at third and get it over to first base in time for the second out. So that works. That will advance the runner at first and second, putting 2 runners in scoring position. Now the pitcher's also 1 out away from getting out of this unscathed. Stanziano's rollover back to the pitcher wasn't enough to get the runner home. So Wadi Almonte comes to the plate to take the ball 1 outside. The 1-0 pitch to Almonte. It's going to be a called strike. Outside part of the plate, 1-1. Monte can put his team up by 2 runs with a base hit here. As he fouls that one straight back. Not straight back necessarily. A little bit towards the third base side of the field, but back nonetheless for the second strike. The 1-2 count. That's going to hit Almonte. He runs to first. Winston pain there for a second, but quickly recovered and gets over to first base. So the hit by pitch is going to load the bases for the leadoff hitter, Chaz Brown. Not necessarily what you want to do in a 1-2 count. First pitch to Brown is going to be a strike called on the inside part of the plate there. Pitch from Doug. Doug. He delivers the ball. So that ball's lined 1 hop to the shortstop, who makes the flip to second base in time for the 3rd out of the inning. Doug Alchese able to get out of it with no runs allowed. 3 runners left on base. The score is going to remain at 4-2 as we head into the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 6th here. Cole back out there still. 6th inning of work. Leadoff hitter, Omar Artson. He's going to take ball 1 up and inside. Cole at 78 pitches up to this point. 79 after that one. 1-0. That's going to be a called strike on the inside part of the plate there. Looked like a changeup. Good pitch. Bringing the count to 1-1 with no outs. Omar Artson, the hitter. He's going to pull that one outside for ball 2. That's going to miss low and away. The 2-1 count. Cole comes set, delivers the pitch, and that's going to be fouled down the third baseline. Hard grounder as it rolls into the bullpen. Bullpen catcher down there retrieves the ball, throws it in. Count 2-2 now. Beautiful day today out here in Washington, Pennsylvania. Day for baseball. 2-2 pitch. Runs inside as he fouls that back. Count remains the same. Thought that was going to hit him for a sec. Decided to swing. Hits the ball maybe a couple inches just above his hands. And 2-2 once again. That one's going to miss up for ball 3. Full count here to the leadoff, Omar Artson. 3-hole hitter. Cole steps off. Wants to regroup here, 3-2. Come set. And that one hit something, either the hitter or the knob of the bat. I guess it was the knob. Hitter's not looking to take a base. The count's going to remain at 3-2. Hard to tell up here what that hit. Three-two pitch. It's going to swing and miss at that for strike 3. Good pitch there. Austin Cole. First out. Went with the high cheese. The hitter decided to chase. Thanks for playing. First pitch to lead our cleanup hitter, Nick Dabrowski, is a ball inside. Count 1-0. Next pitch is going to be popped into center field. Center fielder goes back a little bit, not too far though. For the second out of the inning, F8. That's going to bring up Reese, who's playing third base now, I believe. Came in for Vita Sai earlier. So Tyler Reese getting his first at-bat on the day. With 2 outs and no one on. Looking to get something started, a little 2-out rally. The first pitch is going to be watched for strike 1. Fastball on the outer part of the plate. Pitch there from Cole. Looks like maybe some light activity in the ROJO Sox pen for the first time today. The second pitch is going to be checked. First base umpire is going to say he went. So that check swing wasn't able to hold back enough. That's going to be strike 2. 0-2 to count now. Tyler Reese. That ball's going to be bounced short. Reese is going to watch it for ball 1. 1-2 to count. Pitcher try to get him to chase there. Hitter said nope. The 1-2 pitch. It's going to miss up and away. Cole thinks he should have had a strikeout right there. That brings the count to 2-2-2 once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. B's down by 2. That ball's going to miss low. Fastball. Almost bounced. Full count, though. 2 outs. Full count pitch from Cole. It's going to be swung at and missed for strike 3. Good pitch there from Cole. Back-to-back strikeouts to the end of the 6th inning. So 3 up, 3 down. Score remains at 2-4. ROJO Sox at the lead. Now take us to the bottom of the 6th inning. All right, bottom half of the 6th. Doug Alchese still out there to work, only at 20 pitches. Cody Lovejoy leading off as he swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Up and away fastball. 0-1 pitch. It's going to be swung at and missed for strike 2. Doug working quickly here to the leadoff hitter, Cody Lovejoy. Swing over the second pitch there. Would have been a cutter. The 0-2. And that's going to hit Cody Lovejoy? Question mark. Yes. Yeah, that ball hit Cody Lovejoy. It's going to go ahead and get looked at for a second. We'll be right back with you. All right, so after the hit by pitch, Cody Lovejoy gets to first base. It's going to bring up Jarrell McDade. Swings at the first pitch. Lines it to the second baseman. He's going to check Cody Lovejoy back to first. Almost try to double him up there. McDade first pitch swinging. lines out to second baseman. Spencer Hen. That's going to bring up the 4-hole hitter Slayton Vaughn with 1 out and a runner at first. Doug Olchasey 1 pitch away from getting out of here. That pitch is swung at, barely tipped back. Looks like it ran in and on the hitter there. It's a little timeout called. So we get back to it. 0-1. Doug Olchasey. It was the second pitch that's also topped as it stops right on the plate. Foul tip for strike 2. 0-2 count here. O2 count didn't work out so well last time. So if you could do it here. So that one's going to be fouled back, out of play. Count remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. It's going to be swung at. There's a jam shot pop fly to left fielder Derek Hurt. He's going to make the catch for the second out. So 2 outs. It's going to bring up John Anton. Already has a bomb on the day. The first pitch to him is going to miss up and away for ball 1. 2 bombs, actually. Last at bat, he had a oppo gapper for a double, right center gap. Impressive piece of hitting as he fouls that one straight back. He's definitely seen some beach balls today. The count goes 1-1. 2 outs. Because that one's going to bounce for ball 2. Look like a 59-foot fastball. Count runs 2-1. 3-1 as that one misses inside. Olchasey behind here. John Anton. 3-1 pitch. Going to be swung at and tipped for strike 2. Out in front of that. Didn't get cheated on that swing, though. So 3-2 is fouled straight down again. Hitter looks in front of that. 3-2 and 2 outs. Runner should be on the move. Don't know if he was last pitch. That one's fouled off again. So we'll try it again with 3-2. Either the pitcher or the hitter willing to give in here. As he misses up and away for ball 4. So with that walk, it's going to bring up Will Musser with the runner at second base. Two outs, however. Base hit should score the speedy center fielder of Joy. First pitch to Munster is lined down the left field line, but well foul. Towards the picnic pavilion. Those of you who've been to the park are familiar with the picnic pavilion. Always a good time. This is the 0-1 count. The pitch is going to be up and away for ball one. So that runs to 1-1 now. Like a fastball, I got away from him. He comes set. Checks over again. Lovejoy at second base and delivers the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be swung at and missed for strike two. One-two count here with 2 outs. He's going to swing and foul that one back and out of play. Try the 1-2 count again. He delivers the pitch. And that one's going to be hit towards the shortstop. He's going to throw it over to first in time. Sounded like Munster might have broken his bat on that. Definitely a piece of firewood after that swing. So with that, no runs. The score will remain at 4-2 as we head in the top of the 7th inning. All right, we're back in the top of the 7th. Cole's still out there. The first pitch is going to be a swinging strike one. That base hit in a right field. The right fielder makes an attempt to throw him out at first. Soto, the pinch hitter for Antonio Brown, Also came in to catch. Reaches safely with a base hit to right field. Good 0-1 swing there. Trey Hunt up now with no outs and a runner on first base. The first pitch is going to be up. The runner's going to attempt to steal second, and he is not going to do so successfully. The catcher throws him out for the first out of the inning. Not a great pitch to run on as there's a fastball up. Looks like a pitch out. So leadoff single is deleted essentially. A 1-0 count to the second hitter, Trey Hunt. Going to miss outside for ball 2. Cole out there for his 7th inning of work. Good job from him today. Limiting the Bees to 2 thus far. That ball's going to miss low for the third ball. .3-0 count with 1 out. Cole comes set and delivers, and Hunt's going to watch strike 1. Had no intentions of swinging on that 3-0 count. So the 3-1's going to be swung at and fouled down the line for strike 2. 3-2 the count now. So the 3-2 pitch to Hunt. It's going to miss up and in for ball 4. That walk's going to put 1 runner on here, 1 out. Taylor Homestead in a pitch hit for Alex Lugo, who was replaced defensively by Soto, who got the leadoff hit and was thrown out at second. So the first pitch to him is going to clip him. That's going to put the second runner on here for the Bees. The winning run at the plate, JaVale Barnes. Would be surprising to see him tied up with 1 swing. Still has the ability to do so. So it's going to be the second pitching change, or pitching mound visit. Sorry. I think they are going to actually make a pitching change here. So we'll come back to you. All right, so we are back. There was indeed a pitching change. Gabby Gonzalez coming in to pitch here for the ROJO Sox with one out and a runner at first and second. First pitch to Jabel Barnes is going to miss inside for ball one. He's going to roll over that ball. They're going to throw it to second in time, but not to first in time, as the field umpire is going to call him safe. So they will get the lead runner at second. Well, not the lead runner. The runner on first. The lead runner advances to third, so there'll be runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Derek Hurt. It's an RBI single so far in this game. Has a chance to get another one right here. First pitch to him is going to be a slider that breaks too far out to the other batter's box, ball one. One-0 pitch from Gonzalez. He's going to run inside on Hurt. He's going to hit that in foul territory out of play. Down the right, just right of the bullpen, home team's bullpen for strike one. So the 1-1 Hurt. Runners at the corners. 2 out. He's going to swing and pop that one up. Center fielder looks like he's camped out underneath it. He is, and he makes the out. F8 for the third out. No runs as the score remains at 2-4 as we go into the bottom half of the seventh. All right, bottom of the seventh. Doug Alchese still out there working. Leadoff hitter's going to take strike one down the middle. Second pitch is going to be swung at for strike two, Mike Muttner. Swings at that one up and away. 0-2 hole here. The third one's going to miss too high up and away. Ball one. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch is going to be fouled straight back. Count remains the same. That pitch is going to be swung at and missed. Good pitch there down in the dirt. Catcher applies the tag for the first out. So the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the seventh is going to K up, swinging. They'll bring up Chris Stanziano. It's 1 out and 0 on. Hoping to get on base for his team. As he takes strike one on the inner half of the plate. Good fastball there from the pitcher. The 0-1 is going to be popped up into foul territory, but out of play. It's going to bring the count to 0-2. Doug working quick here this inning. Has this hitter dug into a hole 0-2. The hitter just throws his bat at that one to stay alive. Fouls it out of play. Count remains at 0-2. Good job by the hitter, Chris Stanziano, to battle right there. Didn't want to leave the at-bat up to the umpire to decide. As he grounds that one up the middle, it's not going to be hard enough to get through. Second baseman's actually going to have to run up and make a play as he throws it over to first in time for the second out. It's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Wadi Almonte. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch is going to be a called ball inside. Second pitch is going to miss outside for ball 2. It's crazy how lefty-lefty matchups, righty-lefty, righty-righty, it also changes the umpire's zone. How the umpire sees the ball coming in is that ball's going to be hit in right field for a single. Looks like the hitter got jammed a little bit there, but he's able to get enough of it to clear second baseman. That results in a base hit. Coach going out there for a mound visit. I don't think there's a pitching change, but there is some activity starting in the Bees bullpen down there. Two outs, sorry. It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Chaz Brown, with the runner at first. Doug picks off over to first. Checking on Monte. He's going to pick off again. We're just going to get back in time now. So the first pitch is going to be hit in the center field. Very hard. The fielder did not have a good route on it. That's going to hit off the fence. Runner's going into third. It's going to get there in time. So that's going to be an RBI triple from the leadoff hitter, Chaz Brown. That ball was absolutely ripped in the center field. Smoked the center fielder, hit off the Miller light sign. Just left to the 405. So with that, the ROJO Sox will extend their lead 5-2 here. 2 outs and a runner at third. It's going to bring up Cody Lovejoy. He's going to take ball 1 outside. Cody Lovejoy has a bomb in this game already, too. He's going to foul that one straight back. Good hitters on both teams here. One to Lovejoy. It's inside. He's going to hit it to the right, towards right field. The right fielder is going to camp out underneath it and make the catch. So an F9 to end the inning. However, damage is done after 2 hits. One of them a triple from leadoff hitter Chaz Brown. ROJO Sox extend their lead to 5-2 going into the top of the 8th inning. All right, we start the top of the 8th. Will Clark pitch hitting for Spencer Henn. Gabby Gonzalez still out there working as he throws the first pitch strike to start the inning. Second pitch is going to be swung at from Don Andre Clark. Strike 2. Gabby Gonzalez working ahead here. So that one's going to be swung at. I don't know what's going on. He's going to throw it to first base without a run. It's a sword if I've ever seen one for sure. So that strikeout's going to start the inning. Spun him around there. Put him in the blender. Usually I only see that on the basketball court. Pitch there from Gabby Gonzalez. It's going to bring up Omar Artson. The first pitch is going to miss for ball 1. The 1-0 is going to miss inside for ball 2. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, no one on base. Omar Artson trying to get something started here. His team down by 3. That pitch is going to be a called strike on the inside part of the plate there. 2-1 the count. It's going to be a called strike 2. 2 walk strikes back to back evens up the count at 2 here. It's 1 out. Slider outside, but the hitter's not going to bite at that one. He's going to watch that for ball 3. So 3-2, he's going to swing at that one and foul it straight down. Count will remain full. Both try again. It's a called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Artson does not agree with that call. Nonetheless, it's a strikeout. And that will be 2 outs here.
Carol, are you talking about the Epson one? Are you open?
So with 2 outs, cleanup hitter Nick Dabrowski will take his cuts here. First pitch is going to miss up and in for ball 1.
I see something that says black 202XL. Yes. Okay. So you need anything else, or are you good? All right.
The 1-0 pitch from Gonzalez. It's a called strike on the inner part of the plate there. That's going to be a ball outside. Catcher tried to frame that one there, but the umpire wasn't having it. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is going to miss down for ball 3. The 3-1 count here with 2 outs. No one on base. He's going to miss inside for ball 4, so that's going to put a base runner on. 2 outs here. That will bring up Tyler Reese. Came in earlier for VSI. First pitch from Gonzalez to Reese. It's going to be a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Rojo Sox have another sidewinder warming up there in the bullpen. Second pitch from Gonzalez to Reese is going to miss inside for ball 1. The 1-1 count. Gonzalez comes set. Throws another strike on the outside corner. 1-2 now. Good pitch there from him, catching the corner. So 1-2 count here. Ooh, almost a called strike 3 there, a little low. Umpire says no, so that's going to bring the count to 2-2. 2 outs here. Runner on first base. Two is going to be fouled almost into the away team's dugout. It was off the net though, so the count remains the same. So on again, he's going to hit it to third base. Grounder, who's going to throw it over to first. First baseman's not going to be able to scoop it, though. Throw is in the dirt. So the runner's going to get on the error by the third baseman. So after the error by the third baseman, that will bring up Rolando Marcano, pinch hitter, watches strike one. Correction, that's Mike Thiessen. Inside turn. Not going to pick him off, though. The 0-1 pitch to Thiessen. It's going to curve into the strike zone. Wow. Good pitch. Had the hitter dodging out of the way, and it broke back. So 0-2 here. It's going to be watched inside for ball one. One-two count. Gonzalez comes set. Checks the runner at second. Delivers the pitch. It's going to be swung at and missed for strike three. Slider broke away, and the hitter just fanned at it there. So that's going to end the inning. So with that, the score remains at 2-5 going into the bottom half of the eighth here. Rojo Sox looking to add on some extra insurance runs before the top of the ninth. So here we are in the bottom half of the 8th. Crespo pitching now for the Bees. See, throws ball 1 outside. Terrell McDade hitting. So he takes ball 2 up and in. Quick 2-0 count. And that pitch is going to be washed inside for ball 3. 3-0 now. Lead off, Terrell McDade. And that pitch is going to be high for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to start things out here for the reliever, Crespo. This is going to have to face 4-hole hitter Slayton Vaughn now with the runner at first and no out. First pitch to Vaughn's going to miss high and in for ball 1. 1-0 the count here. Next pitch is going to be a called strike. The runner's going to steal. However, the throw is not going to be in time. So he will steal second on the called strike. The count's now 1-1 with the runner in scoring position and no out. The 1-1 count to Slayton Vaughn. He's going to smack a ball down the line, but well foul. That ball ended up in the parking lot. Luckily, I have insurance because that ball might have gone through my windshield. Ball was absolutely smoked, but well foul. It's a good long strike there for the pitcher. So the count now runs 1-2. And that one's going to be pulled outside into the other batter box for ball 2. Count runs 2-2 now. Runner's on the move. That ball's hammered into left field and over the fence. Wow, that was quick. As quick as I said it is as quick as the ball went out, people. That thing was even lower than the one earlier. Nothing you can do but admire it. So that's going to bring the score now to 7-2. The 2-run shot from Slayton Vaughn clears the bases, and that's going to bring up John Anton, who's no easier to pitch to. He swings very hard at that first pitch there for strike 1 on the inside. That pitch up and in, ball 1. Anton taking an absolute daddy hack on the first pitch he sees from Crespo. Pops that one up, however, to center field. Center field's going to have to run in to make a diving play. He's not going to get there in time. Runner's going to try to advance for second. He's going to get there in time. Looked like he had a bad read on it. Nonetheless, John Anton ends up on second base with no outs. So double from John Anton, I guess. That'll bring up Will Musser. Velarde pinch running for John Anton over at second base. He's got great hair. Will Musser swings at the first pitch, pops it up. Left field's going to camp out underneath it. Clark making the catch, throwing it back in for the first out. So first pitch swinging there. Pops out to left field, doesn't advance the runner. I'll bring up Mike Mutner. Runner takes off, really early stops, continues again, gets there in time, steals third. Runner able to advance on his own there. Now just 90 feet away. Second pitch. And there from Crespo's a ball low. 2-0 now. Two-0 count, and he clips the batter. So he's going to advance to first on the hit by pitch. It's going to bring up Chris Stanziano. Runners at the corners and 1 out. Crespo's 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Something tells me it's going to take more than that, though. First pitch taken for a strike there. Stanziano. Inner half of the plate. 2-seam action. 0-1. It's a curveball that's swung at and foul tipped. Looked like he missed it there for a sec. Umpire says it's fouled. That explained the catcher missing it. The count moves to 0-2. The 0-2 misses outside for ball 1. The 1-2, the runner at first takes off. It's a ground ball up the middle. Oh, it's going to get by the shortstop. Wow. So that's going to score a run in the E6. I don't think they would have gotten the out at second because the runner was at the move, but it was a double play ball. Would have at least gotten 1 at first. First pitch swung at there from Wadi Almonte. The outfielders collide there. I think the right fielder ended up with it. The runner at second tags up. That'll be the second out of the inning. First pitch swinging there. Bees are having a bit of a hard time here this inning. First pitch is lined into the left center gap. Left fielder's looking back. That's going to one-hop the fence. They're going to put their hands up, hoping for a ground rule double. Stays in play after it hops over, though. So you're going to get the ground rule double ruled. As that ball was smoked by Chaz Brown. So with that RBI double, 2 runners are in scoring position now. Second and third for Cody Lovejoy. Score now 9-2. The first pitch there is going to be a called strike. 0-1 count. Come set deals. Curveball in the dirt for ball one. A little short there. One count. Crespo delivers high and away for ball two. 2-1. Two one from Crespo. It's a ball a little high, 3-1. Just high. Ball gets by the pitcher on the throwback. Runner doesn't advance though. And that pitch is going to miss for ball four, another walk. It's going to load up the bases for Terrell McDade. Definitely a grand slam threat. We're calling it here in the booth. First pitch down, ball one. One zero. Oh, almost hits him there. A little chin music backs him off the plate for ball two. Two zero. Swings through. Strike one. Good. Healthy half there for McDade. Healthier pitch from Crespo. We'll get it by him. 2-1 count here. That ball's going to miss high and away. Ball three. 3-1 the count here. Three-one pitch. It's going to be swung at and popped up. Catcher's going to camp out in foul territory and catch it for the third out. Crespo limits the damage there. However, damage has still been done. 4 runs, several hits. The score now at 9-2. That'll take us to the top of the 9th inning. The Bees have 3 outs to score at least 7 to tie it, or this ball game is over. Top of the ninth here. Gabby Gonzalez still working. He throws a first pitch strike to Trey Hunt. 7-8-9 due up for the Bees. Gabby Gonzalez throwing an off speed. Looks like it's a little low there for ball one. 1-1 the count now. One pitch. Pulls it outside for ball two. 2-1 the count here. A lot of wiggle room to work with, up by 7. The 2-1's going to be swung at and popped into center field. Center fielder Cody Lovejoy is going to camp out underneath and record the first out. Good job there from Gabby Gonzalez getting that first batter out. Leadoff hitter's the toughest one. Second hitter will be Homestead. That pitch is going to miss inside. Homestead. 2-0 count. Watch his strike one there. 2-1. Two-one pitch from Gonzalez. Slider swung at. Good pitch there. Strike two. Broke away from the hitter. Homestead. Two-two count. Gonzalez delivers the pitch and it's fouled straight back. And the count will remain at 2-2. Inside fastball. Backs the hitter off the plate. 3-2 now. Full count. Full count swing at. Crushed in the left field. Left fielder running back. Is that... Oh, it's a foul ball. Right? Yeah. Foul ball. Long strike. Almost a homer, though. Left fielder was running back like it was gone. Count will remain full at 3-2. For that long strike. 3-2 pitch. Swung through and missed. Good job by Gonzalez to come back and get that strikeout right there. Looked like an off speed. Had the hitter out in front. So that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter and the Bees' last hope here, JaVale Barnes. This team down by 7 with only 1 out left. Win probability not too high here. 1-0 pitch. It's going to nail JaVale Barnes right in the leg. I believe that's the second time getting hit today. Uh-oh. Gonzalez, first pitch outside ball to Rolando Cano. 1-0 count. Hoping to pass along at bats here. Keep his team alive. He swings at that one, grounds it to the third baseman. He's going to go the easy route at second base for the third out. And with that, that is going to end the ball game. So through 9, the Bees ended up losing 2-9. The Bees had 5 hits and an error. Rojo Sox 10 hits and 2 errors. Final score 9-2. Nah. Thank you all for listening in and joining us today. We hope you will come back and join us again tomorrow for some more Yinzer League baseball. Nothing like it.